Okay, the next pair that we're looking at on our CTC strategy this morning on the 15th of February 2011 is sterling against US dollar. So I'm just going to bring it up on our daily time frame. Okay, so what are we looking at? Let's have a look at trend direction first. There we go. That is how it should be presented. So you can see that the major trend has been breached. Okay. Let's put that in nice and dark. And then we had previous support at 1600. Straight away I know where price is trading and relative to the major trend line and a very strong support and resistance line. And the intermediate trend is there. Okay, we've had an all-time high, a nice shooting star. Then we had price revert back down, a slight bounce, failure to capitalize. We had an indecision candle, then we had a decision candle, and we've had some decisions since then. Moving still to the downside below this major trend, starting to break higher. And now what's done is we're seeing it trading close to the 1600 mark, which is our long-term resistance level and support. Okay, hopefully support. CTC is blue, so we should still be looking for ideally further extensions to the upside on this time frame. Okay, so intermediate trend is down. Okay, I'll put that in that color there so everybody can see it. So there we go. Major trend, intermediate trend, support. There you got the 20 period moving average plus this support area 1600, a round figure. Okay. So what are we looking at? Well, yesterday we had some consolidation to start with. Then we saw the pair slightly fall down. Didn't close lower than 20 period moving average, which I expected, which I wanted it to do if we were going to see further downside movement, because of a break of this would take it below the 1600 mark with the strong support here, resistance and support, and then we could see the pair falling lower. Okay, but it didn't. It regained some of that motion back on US trading, and we saw a bounce, but however it didn't close higher than the previous bearish engulfing day. Okay, what it's done is though it hasn't traded higher than this swing that you're seeing to the downside too. So now we have this consolidation band in this area here. Now what you tend to find when you see these, you have a squeeze pattern occurring, and what you need to look for in these areas is a breakout. You tend to find very strong breakouts of these patterns. We're either going to see the pair find support at 1600 and then reattempt the underside of this moving average or this downtrend, or we're going to see price just break out of this to the downside, then pull back, and then continue on its merry way in this direction. So look at the intraday. You can see we're getting lower swing lows on the hourly time frame. Very messy, this pair, so choppy. It's absolutely she's actually been a real shark, this one. But you can see movement is to the downside. Okay, very messy, very choppy. Here's the 1600. We've had some breakouts below it, but 1600 has been a very strong support in the past. Okay, we need to be closing well below that to see further extensions to the downside. Okay, otherwise we could just see another. If I could just bring back that hourly chart, you'll notice that we've had a low here, then a higher. So what we're doing at the moment now is we're going to be seeing a reattempt as we speak. If I go to a 30-minute chart, you'll see it, a reattempt of this. So that's your low, bounce, bounce. Do we have a possible bounce here? I mentioned the 1600 long term is a strong support area, so we need to be trading well below that to get a further direction. If not, and you're seeing the pair being squeezed on this time frame, and now we're in a squeeze below the 200 period, below all the moving averages. CTC has gone wrong, but we are on this uptrend here. Got to break below that. If it does, it's got the 1600 mark. So ideally for me, I'm not going to be trading this until it's broken below 1600, or if it's broken above 1655, because by then it's taking it above us moving average here on this time frame. So we should be looking for upside movement. Hey guys, that's sterling against US dollar. We'll be back again next with US dollar against Swiss franc. Take care.